Yo, what is up, boys? Welcome back to another free pick video where I'm going to be giving you guys my 3 best locks for the LSU and the Clemson game, guys. We have plenty of time to lock these in. I think we have about 12 or so hours before the game starts. I'm going to be giving you guys these 3 plays. I'm going to lock them in for one big slip for you guys. You guys don't have to tell all 3 if you don't like them. We're going to go over the research. You guys kind of decide whether you want to lock in that same play or just take some of these and put them on your own slips. But let's go over yesterday. You guys see a lot of these slips that we're going to be playing are going to be 10x payouts. I'm going to be sending these to the free plan, so guys, make sure you join that free plan down below in the comment section. But going over, this was the first day that we had college football. We ended up still cashing this slip right here for 5.4x payout, but we would have been up absolutely huge, guys. These 3 slips right here would have put us in so much profit for like probably a month worth of profit, guys. As you see right here, this would have been 9x, 9x, and then 9.5x. Plus this would have been 9x if Billy didn't void out. But even if he did, this was 5.4 payout. What happened in this game, I think the punter or the kicker came in. He ended up throwing a 45-yard touchdown to Singleton, and then that is the reason why Brown didn't end up getting the last 7 yards he needed. Because let's say he threw a 30-yard pass, you know, in that fake kickoff or whatever the hell he did. It was an awesome play. I'm not even sure why they ended up calling it, but let's say you do a 30-yard kickoff, Brown would have had to throw those last 7 yards to get closer or get in the end zone. He also was out there running damn near everybody over, but he still did pretty good in that game. So we would have cashed this play with him, and then these 2 right here, I swear I seen them cash with my own eyes, guys. Dylan Raiola had like 250 yards. I think someone said maybe it was a penalty or a stat correction, and then the play went back down to 243. So we did pretty good on those pairings. And then this game right here was yesterday. I gave this to you guys on the free planner in the video. And then Jackson Arnold, pretty great passer, but yesterday he did a lot of running, guys. I think he almost had 100 yards rushing. I'm not too sure what the stats was, I don't exactly remember, but he rushed a lot in this game, which was the only reason Cam Coleman didn't go over his yards, because if he would have passed for his last 232 yards, Cam Coleman for sure was going on the over. So we have pretty good matchups, guys, and we're reading these games just right. We've already cashed this 1 slip, so this 5.4x payout was enough to cover all 4 of these plays, or all 5 that you see on the screen alone. And we're going to be sending more of these to the free plan, so make sure you guys join that, and let's hook one of you guys up with a free month of VIP picks. We are extremely hot in MLB right now. We're coming off an 8-day winning streak, 28-7 record. So if you guys want those VIP picks, all you guys have to do right now is leave a comment down below. It could be of anything, guys. Let me know what games you like, the matchups, any props. We can go over them down below in the comment section, or how much money you made with us if you're coming from the MLB video. I'm going to be hooking you guys up with a free month of VIP picks. All you guys have to do is get this video to 40 likes, drop a sub, and turn on your post notifications. I will only be picking subscribers from down below in that post notifications, so you don't miss out, you know, if you win in the next video. So the winner for last video looks like it is going to be Jennifer Powell. If you're watching this video right now, drop a comment down below so I can get in contact with you, hook you up with your free month of VIP picks, guys. As simple as that. You drop a comment down below, support the video for completely free by leaving a like. I will support you guys by hooking you up with a bunch of plays. Now let's jump into the first prop that we're going over today. So the first prop I'm going with, we're going to be taking Garrett in the LSU quarterback over 259.5 passing yards. Now this game is projected to be a lot of back and forth. The score should be pretty close, and also both quarterbacks are really good at passing. So taking this line at 260 should be really great, because I think the normal line is all the way up to 290, almost 300 yards, guys. With their, you know, the lines are, and that's still, I think the books are still favoring him to go on the over. We can look at the projections for this game and see it's projected to be around 34 to 30. So what they're projecting on this, we can scroll down and look at the passing yards, guys. He's projected to be around 313 yards in this game. If we go to Clemson, we can see Cade is projected to be around 226. Both guys 1.8 for touchdowns. Garrett is projected to be around 2.45 touchdowns. So the score is pretty high for this game. So with these, and also the passing yards also. So let's go over at the line at 260, guys. Honestly, love that line. If we look at it, his last 10 games in a row, he's 8 out of 10 on the over for this line of 260. And then we can go over and look at the matchup that he has. So going against Clemson, they are ranked 53rd of all college football. I think there's about 136 teams, so they're leaning towards the better side when it comes to defending for passing yards. We can see they allow around 213 average a game, but we just saw the projection, guys. He projected to be around 313 even with that matchup, so 260 should be nothing for him to get on the over. We can scroll down, look at his passing completions versus pass attempts. That looks pretty solid. Also, look at this, guys, high passing rate team, 61% passing rate versus the 40% passing rate, 40% run rate. So they pass the ball a lot more than they run. We can even scroll down and look at the rankings. So the LSU offense versus Clemson defense, we can see passing yards. The LSU offense is ranked 7th in passing yards, doing around 314 yards per game. And then over here in Clemson, they're, like I said, ranked 53rd. 213 is about what they're averaging. So even, coming anywhere near close to this 314 average, he's going to cash his line out for us. He should be around 270, 280 regardless with that matchup. So we definitely should cash this line pretty easily. And then also, we're also going to be taking Cade as well, but we're not going to go with his passing yards. We're going to do a nice correlated play here. Going to lock this in on ParlayPlay. I'll show you guys that in just a second. We're going to take him over 1.5 touchdowns in this game. So we see his last 5 and his last 10 look extremely solid going over this line. We can see 8 out of 10 games on the over. He's been able to clear this pretty easily, guys. We can scroll down here. Let's see pass rate, pass completions as well. We can see pass rate, 56% pass rate versus 45% run rate. So high passing team, he should be able to get some nice passing touchdowns. As you can see in his last 10 games, he's been able to do it regardless. We can scroll down and look at their offense versus defense as well. So Clemson offense, let's switch this to LSU defense. We can see yards per play, all that stuff, guys. But passing yards, Clemson is ranked 15th, doing around 278 yards average a game. And then for the LSU defense, they're allowing around 224 per game. That's ranked about 77th of all college football, guys. So we're going to be taking the touchdowns here. Scoring, you can see 18th versus the 59 ranked defense for LSU. I didn't even look at that for Clemson. Let's flip that around for their defense. For LSU, they're ranked 47th in scoring. And then for Clemson's defense, they're ranked 49th for defensive. So definitely loving these first two guys. Going to be correlating back and forth. We're taking Garrett for the passing on the over at 260. Cade over 1.5 touchdowns. And then we're going to be taking the #1 receiver for Cade. And we're going to be going with Antonio Williams now. Look at his last 10 games. We're taking him over 49.5 receiving yards. We just saw the projections for today, guys. We looked at it. Clemson projected 226. It's kind of what their projection is. Could easily go over this line. Even if he goes slightly under, Antonio should be able to cover his line, because we're only taking him about 49. I think I said I just had that. Go back to that really quick. Let's go look at this play. 49.5, exactly what I'm playing it at. So 50 yards, he should be able to get that pretty easily. We see in his last 10, he's 7 out of 10 on the over. Last 5, you can see covered every single game. We go to his target and see he is the #1 targeted receiver on Clemson. So this definitely should help out. We can even go to the lineup for today. I forgot to show you guys that as well. So looking at the LSU versus Clemson lineup, with #1 receiver right here, we have Anderson for LSU, and #1 receiver for Clemson, of course, we have Antonio Williams. Now we're gonna do a correlated play. You guys just saw that. I'm gonna show you that in just a second. We're gonna kind of speak over, why I like that play in and everything. We're going to do a correlated play with both of these teams because it should be a really great game, guys. I'm going to be watching this one. Definitely going to be watching it live while the play goes on. So going back to the projection, like I said, we got Cade, LSU, and then Antonio to go over that 50 line. We can go down here and see receiving yards allowed. We can see LSU was ranked 77th, so they're about middle of the pack when it comes to their defensive receiving yards allowed. Scrolling down, we already looked at the offense versus defense when it comes to the passing yards. Same passing yards should be the same thing for receiving yards, guys, because the quarterback has to pass to someone, and that someone on Clemson is going to be Antonio for us today. Like I said, #1 receiver, guys. I'm going to go ahead and get this pulled up on ParlayPlay, and we're going to lock this in. Now, if you guys have not joined ParlayPlay, I highly recommend you guys go ahead and join this app. It's similar to PrizePicks and stuff, but the payouts on this are a lot better. And you guys know how we have like Taco Tuesday and stuff like that. They do the same thing on ParlayPlay, but there's no limit, guys. I can put up to $250. I don't know why I said no limit. It's a way higher limit. So instead of playing like $10 25 Taco Tuesday, you can pay $250 on these plays, guys. And they're literally the same thing, but I've been cashing out off them a lot. So we go to college football, like one of the guys, Arch Manning, guys. Look at this, 199 passing yards on the over, 141 payout, guys. So they even pay, I think, a little higher than the tacos would. But you guys get to put 250 on this. I max out every time I do these. I run it in a 2-man, put 250 to win around 600, 700, and we cash these out a lot. So join that free plan if you guys want those, and make sure you're on ParlayPlay. They're going to be matching your first deposit up to $100. So whatever you guys put in, they'll double it up to $100. Now let's go ahead and get these plays pulled up. I'm going to go ahead and lock this in live on the screen for you guys. So I think we took Garrett over what, let me just be sure, 259 to 260. Let's go ahead and pull that up. 259 on the over for that first one. We have Cade has pulled him up. We're going to be taking his touchdowns, passing touchdowns over 1.5, and then also we're going to take his #1 receiver, and that is Antonio Williams over, what did I have that line at? I want to say it's 59.5. Let's double check. 49.5. We're going to be taking the over for that as well. Should be a nice safe play, guys. Easy money on this. 49.5. Is that what I just said? Yeah, 49.5, and we have it boosted, guys. That's another really great thing. So 1.58, and we're gonna get around a 2.79 payout on this play. But like I said, we looked at the projection, guys. These lines should be extremely easy to hit, and we also can make extremely easy money. And as you can see, I can put 250 on this play to win around 700. I think that is the max for that boosted payout. I normally would do around 125, but since this play is so good and I'm gonna be watching this game live anyway, it makes it a little bit more exciting when I lock in the same game parlay. We're going to do the full 250. So I'm going to lock this play in. We have Antonio Williams over 49.5 receiving yards. We have Cade over 1.5 passing touchdowns. And we have Garrett over 259.5 passing yards, guys. Absolutely love this play. Just went over all the stats and rankings for you guys. It's a really great matchup. Should be a nice easy over for this one. Let's go ahead and get this locked in live for you guys. I'm going to be watching this game. You can join that Discord if you want to watch this game with us as well. When you join the free pick plan down below, you can link your Discord. We can go over there, watch that game together live, and watch this play cash out, guys. Because if this game is anywhere near what it's projecting, we're going to make some extremely easy money on this game. $700, guys, just off that play. And then I'm also going to be doing a correlated play as well. You guys saw that. So if you have not joined Dabble, both of these links are down below in the comment section. They're the best app to run the correlated plays on. We normally get around 9 to 10x payout. As you can see this one is at 8x, but as I showed you guys earlier, a lot of these plays are going to be around 9.5, and a bunch of 10x plays, what we're going to be doing in VIP and on the free plan. So make sure you guys join if you haven't already. Remember, VIP, we have those last 2 slots, guys. I'll show you guys that really quick as well. We scroll down here, you can see we have 2 slots left for the week pass at 55 or 50% off, and then 75% off for the year pass. Guys, the best bang for your buck is going to be this year pass. You can see $45 a month. Usually, guys, if we go over here and scroll down, for a week alone is normally $75, monthly is $175. You guys are getting a huge discount when you click on this year pass over here. You guys can hit this and then use promo code football, or you guys can just click that link down below in the comment section. It will do it for you guys. Gonna go from $2,000 for the entire year, it's pretty cheap already, guys. But for every year, I do 10 of these slots right before football season. Get you guys in to make some really easy cash with us, and you can see 75% off. I'm gonna take it down to $500, and then if you click on one of these options, guys, it's only $45. You guys will make that in one play. Even if you're a $5-10 better, you're gonna make more than that 45 off the rip in the very first day, guys. And then I don't even think you have to pay the $45. I think the first month is free, and then you pay $45 after that. So you guys have an extreme advantage here. We only have 2 slots left. That's why we sell this out so fast before NFL season even starts. So take that while we still have it. But as you can see, this play, we're going to be taking Cade, Garrett, #1 receivers for both teams as well. We're going to be taking Anderson and Williams, both guys #1 receivers for these quarterbacks today. If these games are shootouts, guys, as expected to be, as the projections, with the lineups that we have, everything's looking to go on the over. If this game goes back and forth, guys, we cash this play pretty easily. Plus, like I said, watching this game live with these plays in the background makes it a little bit more fun. Now, don't put a whole unit on these plays. What I like to do is put about half a unit on these, because I can run multiple, and then when we cash out, we 8x what we put down. So let's say if you did put 1 unit on this play, you're going to be safe for the next 8 plays that you put if you do 1 unit on those, because this one play is going to win 8x alone, guys. So make sure you guys join that free plan. I'm going to send 1 or 2 more of these out to you guys as well. Remember, on Dabble, you're going to get the best bang for your buck playing these correlated plays with the best payout, and then you also get 10 free bucks just for joining Dabble using this code. Like I said, link is down below in the comment section, and then any size deposit you make, just drop a comment down below. I will literally hook you guys up with VIP. So if you didn't win that free month of VIP, you can get a week just to test it out and start making profits, and then you can reinvest that profit and keep making cash with us. I try to support you guys for completely free because you guys can support me for free. So I'm just returning the favor. But as we said, guys, really nice lineup for this game. I'm loving the projections. I'm loving the matchups. The rankings for each of these guys look amazing so far. And then, of course, that first place should be super simple cash, guys. We just locked this in for what, 250. Let's go back to track picks. Yeah, 250 to win 700. So this one should be super easy cash, and then we're probably gonna sweat this one out as we watch this game. But like I said, don't put a full unit on it, guys. Run about half. So if you normally do about $30 plays, put 10 to 15 on this play so you can run a couple of them and cash out. But with that being said, guys, that's all that I have so far for this college football video. I'm gonna be going over some more picks in VIP, sending those out for the rest of the games, but this game should be the most anticipated one of the day. Lock this in, guys, and good luck with all your bets. I will catch you guys over in VIP.